You know, you guys are one group that when I said that I was doing the interview, everybody that I told that I was doing the interview, they just reacted with so much energy. Like, oh man,
it's lit.
My homie AD, who was just here, he said like, man, they were the Migos before the Migos.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's lit.
there's a lot of truth to that, man.
Lit.
A lot of truth to that.
We hear that a lot. We hear that comparison a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Not comparison, but you know, like we just hear that phrase. Like,
That's what you could say.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have their own style, and there's a reason why the Migos have been around for so long and everything. But I think when people look at you guys, they see you guys as being like the young, turned up Atlanta fucking era generation. Like before it became so easy, before you could just hop on SoundCloud and just make a hot record in your basement and then just put it online. Like you guys had that formula and that connection with the youth, really.
Yeah.
Before a lot of people.
no, that's
Before
a lot of
social
truth in
media,
that too. Yeah.
you know?
We definitely came out when like Instagram just started.
Right. So give me a year when you guys first started to emerge. And actually, maybe we should even go back before that. Talk a little bit about like the early days of you guys just coming together and really deciding that you were going to start making music together.
We actually used to be called the hard hitters, bro.
Yeah.
Aware,
You know,
yep.
it was a lot of us, and we kind of just had the same mindsets, was around the same age. We was the younger cats. And, you know, we started fucking with the ladies, and they loved it. It was no looking back.
Yo, we all grew up together. For you ever heard of Black Mob era and all that?
I've heard that you guys were
whole-
in some sort of criminal organization called the Black Mob, yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You heard the song Teabag, that hoe?
Yes.
You know, that's our song.
I've
you know?
teabagged some hoes, so
Yeah,
that's a theme song right
There
there.
was Travis Porter before.
Travis Porter.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gang.
Big facts.
Okay, but
But
so,
Strap was really the first person that made like this love song, and all the girls loved it.
okay.
It was like the ringtone era, you know, when everybody had the ringtone. Even when you say somebody want to leave you a voice message, and you got the song playing on your voicemail.
Yeah, it was that song.
You see what I'm saying? It was like one of them songs, but it was for the ladies. And
I love you.
Yeah, it was tight
I
though.
need.
It was
I mean,
fun.
was that a big part of it? Like, how early on did you guys realize that it would be better off for you to focus on party music, turned up music that would appeal to the girls, and not necessarily like some moody shit, some street shit necessarily? That you guys were more oriented with the fun element.
I mean, honestly, that's what the people chose. You know, we put out all type of different music. You know, Trap Porter, we got range, we be singing.
Yeah.
We be making hood shit. We make like all type of music. That's just what they chose. You know what I'm saying?
That's what caught.
That's definitely what caught.
I felt like you guys very much were like children of the strip club.
We was.
We used to go to the strip club when we was children.
What age? Like, did you guys really start being in the strip club? And
Like
were
14, 15.
the strippers taking it easy on you because you were underage, or was it more like, nah, we're gonna smother
Nah,
them with
listen,
our
I
evil
think
attention?
that turned them up more.
Nah, look, my mom used to manage the strip club, right? So we'll get snuck in like through the back doors and stuff. And that fucked our life up. Yeah,
Once you in there, you in there. Once
that's
you
why
in
we
there,
started talking about this.
They
all
not
this
asking.
ass,
They
you
not
know what
asking
I'm
for
saying?
ID once you in there.
Yeah.
You already in there. So
We going back to school next day, yeah, but I was just
I was just
But what
going
y'all
crazy.
did last night? But we was in the strip club. I don't know
Tipping
what.
some pussy.
You know what I'm saying?
And probably every other dude in school was just like, God damn, like you guys are operating on a different level. I can't imagine.
Yeah, you know.
Right, exactly. They ain't believe it.
no, they didn't.
We was inspiring them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like-
real.
Like we inspired the culture.
Strip club was a fantasy to me when I was 14. I'd heard about it, maybe seen it in a movie.
Yeah.
I did not have
but
any
you
plans
had
to get in
Uncut,
there.
Though. You had Uncut on BET.
Yeah, I
miss
definitely whacked off to Tip Drill a few times. Yeah.
That tip drill video. That shit was
Nah,
loud.
the one video, that white girls
in my world.
that song was hard.
Definitely.
Uncut.
I forgot what his name was.
So you really like you feel like the strip club did have a somewhat negative impact on your life, or like did you have to sort of at a certain point kind of
really.
change some of the ideas that you had about women because you were so used to being in that environment as a young kid?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that. Like, I feel like the second one. Like, I just had to change my mindset about certain women, not all women, but it's just I learned a lot in the strip club, a whole lot. Like
We did.
It was a point where I only used to fuck with strippers. Like every
Exactly.
female I used to fuck with, I had to stop that though, cause it was.
But they'll give you the most game without knowing they giving you the most
Cause
game.
they got game too.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
putting-
Shout out
putting
to
the game on your
You know,
ass.
they gonna put you down. You feel me?
Exactly.
My theory is that the dudes who go and become rappers or drug dealers if they were women, they would become strippers, or these days maybe OnlyFans girls. You know, it's very much the same mentality because you're maximizing the amount of money you can make in any given time. If it's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Most girls are stripping. It's just they couldn't go be a doctor or a lawyer and make more money. That would change the decision.
It's all a finesse, though.
It's a finesse. We support the nigga hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got game, well, put that game on the lane and get your change. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it go.
I think it probably takes a certain type of woman to be able to withstand the mental torture of having these fucking weird ass dudes throwing money at you and saying crazy shit. Like for every dude like one of you guys that they actually feel all right chilling with, there's got to be 40 more that are just weird as fuck.
Just think about it.
Like on Players Club, the nigga that used to go to the house.
Yeah, dudes who are in the strip club because there's no chance of them getting pussy outside of the strip club, so they might as well look at some.
Yeah.
See, I never thought about that crowd. I always think about the crowd like the married old men or the married people that just want to go get away for a second.
Yeah.
And the young folk that just, we just...
It depends on what club you go to, though.
I ain't never thought about the weirdos, the creeps that can't get no pussy.
Or the flies
that just looking just like...
Yeah. Just getting drunk, just drooling on themselves. Okay, so talk about when... You guys really do you guys blow up kind of more in the streets and in the city versus more on the charts and stuff? I feel like at that time you guys grew up or blew up on a very organic level.
Like hand to hand.
It was so hand to hand that like it started so small. Like it started like in our neighborhood and then it expanded to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Jacksonville.
Yeah, we had to work them streets and them CDs, them digitals. We had to.
So you guys are still moving CDs out the trunk?
Yeah, I wouldn't say out the trunk.
We wasn't selling them. We was giving them out.
Them
it was promotion. Everything was promotion. So we was actually making money like on our shows, and then we'll just use the money for our shows to press up our CDs and give them all away for free.
Like at the CD shops and just you feel me? So they make a profit off it too.
The CD shops actually was making money off of it. So we'll give them to the CD shop, and CD shop will sell them shits.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys were probably one of the last to really have that hustle, to be like pushing the CDs hand to hand and shit.
Like us, Gorilla Zoe, like around that time, like for sure, we was going crazy.
That's the around time it was changing, like everything was changing, right around that time.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like artists from your generation are the ones who sometimes kind of got screwed by the fact that the labels didn't know how to make money off of your, like when I'm watching I watched a documentary about you guys yesterday, and I'm seeing how it was such a big deal for the label to want to give you guys $1 million. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, if you had Travis Porter come out right now, you would have labels fighting to give them $1 million.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was a that was a fun time though. The whole little
transition.
Yeah,
in the game.
We was moving around so much, and then $1 million. They're like, yeah, man, we want to give y'all $1 million. We was like, man, what? $1 million? Man, I was really cool on the million though. I'm not gonna lie, I was cool on the million though. I mean, at the time probably, but now that I'm looking back on it, like I'm glad I didn't take $1 million because it wouldn't have made sense to me.
Right. It's kind of a short-sighted thing in the long run, right?
That shit too short, like, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So where was the most, when you guys thought about your business, it was primarily about doing shows at the time, since it was very hard to monetize, streaming or putting your shit online. It was like YouTube.
Because we wasn't dropping like albums or nothing on like iTunes stuff. We was dropping mixtapes and really just doing shows.
Right.
Yeah, mixtape doing shows. And then like I feel like
and radio, royalties and all that, that's basically where all the income's coming from, shows, royalties. It wasn't no streaming for real.
Yeah. That whole revenue stream that everybody, when the labels, like when they're giving somebody $1 million to sign now, that's why. It's because they want to just touch as much as possible out of the streaming revenue.
Yeah.